Hey there, my quilty friends. It's Jen from the Little Shop of Stitches, and today is July 16th, 2026, and this is your Little Shop Week in Review. So this week there were 5 Little Shop Lives, and in case you missed it, I thought I would go over just a little bit about some of those things that we saw on those Little Shop Lives. Now you can find these items both on the Little Shop's website, thelittleshopofstitches.com, or you can look up your Little Shop app and find them that way. So on Monday, we took a look at a brand new fabric collection. This is from Henry Glass called Friendship Garden, and this has a little bit of a country feel to it. So we saw these really pretty greens with some daisies that are on there, but we also saw some fun blues. There is a panel that goes along with this particular collection. However, I only have a couple of those panels left. So it does pay to keep track of those Little Shop Live sales each and every day, because sometimes things sell out that very first day. Now on Tuesday, we took a look at some Timeless Treasures fabric, and this particular collection is called Peace and Harmony. So even though it's the middle of July and it's 110 degrees outside, we are seeing some of those Christmas fabrics arrive very, very quickly. They're kind of all coming in at once. So Peace and Harmony from Timeless Treasures. This was one of the panels. There was a nativity panel as well. The nativity one, if it's not already gone, it is close to being gone. And there were some coordinates to go along with this one as well. On Tuesday also, after the regular live, we did a bonus live, and that bonus live was in the app only, and we did a Skinny Bolt blowout sale, and I believe there are still a few yards left from that Skinny Bolt blowout sale. They go super duper fast, and for those of you who have your Little Shop app, that means you don't have the delay, the lag that some of those other platforms add on to when we do those Little Shop lives. So those bonus lives are always super fun. On Wednesday, we took a look at a new collection from White Owl Textiles called Poinsettia Radiance. Let me get my T-Rex arms up here. This was one of 2 panels, and yes, this is a larger than normal panel. It is approximately a full yard by width of fabric and features this beautiful, elegant poinsettia wreath that you can do a whole lot of fun things with. And then there was another panel and with that one as well. Yesterday, since we were in the Christmas mood in the middle of July, I also showed off there's my light. I also showed off this brand new kit. And Teacher Jen, yes, I used to be a teacher, loves this, absolutely loves this. This is called the Santa Suit Quilt. Let me pull this back so you can see the whole box. So inside there are pre-cut squares to make a very simple square quilt. There are some cotton, there are some flannel, there is a storybook that goes along with, in which I believe, I haven't read it yet, but I believe we find out that Mrs. Claus is a quilter. And then in addition to the storybook, one of the squares is extra, extra special. This is red velvet straight from Santa's suit, and you can put this inside your quilt as well. I think this is fantastic. You can make it for your little people. You can keep it at grandma's house if that's something you want to do. You could give this box and they can kind of discover everything together. If you've got a kiddo who is a little bit on the older side, a little mature, they could absolutely help you make this quilt kit. I think this is fantastic. And then today is Thursday, July the 16th, we took a look at some fun patterns, new to me, from J. Minnis Designs, and we had a whole bunch of them. So there were quilted sweatshirt jackets. I believe we saw 4 different varieties of quilted sweatshirt jacket patterns. We had some ideas on how to use panels in a pillowcase, which is something new. And then we saw a whole bunch of fun Christmassy miniature projects. So this is an ornament and makes it look like a little wreath. This is a tote bag. It's not quite so little, but it is a mini tote bag. The finished size ends up being about a 10 by 7 by 3, so super cute. And then look at this. It's the tiny treat basket for you to put a whole bunch of fun little treats inside this little basket made out of fabric. This is all of the things that we talked about on our Little Shop lives this week. This is what you missed. Now, if you missed the lives, you can always go back and catch the replay. The best place to catch those is on your Little Shop app. It is a free download to your phone or your tablet, whether you have an Android or an Apple device, and all of the replays are listed right there. So some of these things are still available. You can also find some of these products on the Little Shop's website. So thank you for being here with me today for this week in review, and I will see everybody right back here next week. So between now and whenever I get to see you, go wash your hands and sew something.